Waste management is a critical issue that affects us all, but what if we told you that waste can be more than just something to be discarded? What if instead it could become a valuable resource, creating income and driving economic growth? Today we're going to explore how innovative waste management strategies are turning trash into treasure, literally into treasure. Joining me, Duitin Indonesia Co-Founder Audrey Adhiarini. Thank you so much for coming to our studio, Audrey.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Yes, it's
Great
our
honor.
pleasure. Yes. So I'd like to quote a data here from the Ministry of the Environment and Forestry showed that managed waste amounted to 67.24% or 15.96 million tons in 2023 last year, and there is about only 33% of waste that has not been managed well. So based on your findings in the field, what is the level of public awareness regarding the recycling and waste management in our country, Indonesia?
Okay, first of all, a little bit of introduction. Duitin often gets mistaken as P2P lending because of the name, but we're actually Duitin or Waste Management Company, and it's short for Daur Ulang Itu Ini. And based on our findings, the public awareness is increasing because it is growing. However, there is still a significant gap, especially when you're talking about the urban comparing about the urban areas and also about the rural areas. You know, there is a higher participation when we're talking about urban areas because they have a better access to education, to the facilities, where the rural areas, they are still lagging. So, and initiatives such as Duitin is really trying to increase that awareness because we're also realizing that the Indonesians are also has an increased awareness in terms about waste management and also the climate change and environment, but they just need that facility and the knowledge on where to start and how do I start it.
So Duitin in this case also help to educate the Indonesian people,
exactly.
not only in the urban area, right?
Yeah.
So based on the efforts that you have conducted so far, how would you measure the growth as in waste collected, waste managed using your own metric? Maybe you can share it with us.
Okay, Duitin personally has made a great progress. Since July 2020, of where our app first launched, we have collected over 1.2 million kilograms of recyclable waste, which we diverted from landfills, we sent to waste processors. And not only that, we're also inviting more users, more contributors to join the recycling movement and actually take that first step to recycling from their own homes or basically everywhere. And we're also inviting the informal waste pickers, the informal sectors, to join and actually picking up waste directly from the source. And the number is growing. And yeah, we're really happy about the result that we have so far.
Wow, what an initiative. So we would like to know how Duitin used the technology.
Okay. Technology is actually the heart of Duitin. What we do, starting from, we use technology to collect waste data, which the data is, we create a set of systems that allows users, us, contributors, businesses, and everyone else to see the waste they collect with a high level of transparency, accountability, and credibility. And also, we are using digital support, of course, social medias, to increase the awareness, spread the message about what we're doing, what is happening, and actually moving forward with increasing public engagement and create a sense of habit amongst them as well. And also, we're starting to move forward with more advanced technology, such as IoT and AI, of which we want to see the amount of the waste level that we're collecting. And also, we are to ease out the sorting process that we're doing. So yes, it is crucial and it is the heart, and we are looking forward to use even more advanced technology to optimize the process in recycling.
Any interesting findings if you use like data analytics?
We do create our own system in terms of data analytics. For example, we are working with local communities in Ciamis, in Purbalingga, and a few others, of which we create a system for the waste banks, and it allows them to have a real-time data, the amount of transaction they have, the amount of waste they collect, the amount of contributors or nasabah of the waste banks that they have, all in one dashboard, real time, and they are having a significant growth after they use our system. And that is exciting because it optimizes their business operation as well.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Very interesting. So we believe that what Duitin has done is not only bringing a positive impact to the environment, but as well to the local economy. Can you elaborate more on that, the contribution that it brings to the local economy?
Exactly, that's correct. And in Duitin, we always put forward about collaboration with everyone involved, because if we want to create a bigger impact, then we need to get everyone on the same boat. So collaboration is, we believe, is key, and then also supported with technology and the right infrastructure. We believe that this can have a really, really great significant impact in the future of everyone.
So regarding this waste management, like Duitin, to what level you involve, whether the upcycling movement or any initiative regarding this, and what's the trend?
Okay, so Duitin focuses more on collecting waste directly from the source, because we believe to tackle this problem, we need to do it directly from the source, not providing temporary solution from this. And so we focus on collecting, and afterwards we send it directly to our waste processors partners, of which we have really chosen with a curately choose them. And because, maybe a little bit of fun fact, in Indonesia, the amount of steps so that the waste from the waste producers such as us to the waste processors is very lengthy, and it is passes out of 8 to 10 steps.
Wow.
It is really complicated and convoluted. And therefore, Duitin wants to act as a bridge between the waste producers so that the waste can be directly processed by the waste processors.
How's the demand for this used or recycled materials?
It is very, very, very high, big, huge.
Yes.
Because I actually read some articles last night. The recycling market demand itself in Indonesia is more than 10 billion US dollars. And we're talking only about the PET plastics. In 2029, it is projected to have a market size out of over 73 million US dollars. And there is a growth demand in terms of producers, companies, to use the recycled materials, because the government mandates that the producers to use more recycled materials instead of using the new ones. So that's only talking about the plastics. But we're talking more about used cooking oil, or minyak jelantah, of which we use every day, because mothers in households, they like to cook fried foods. It is very big, the opportunities there. However, the infrastructure to develop to actually process the used cooking oil is still quite limited. And this is actually an opportunity so that the government and also the private sectors to develop the used cooking oil process, because this has really big potential in terms of exporting the result of the used cooking oil afterwards.
Very interesting. So you are now in Jakarta, Bandung, Yogyakarta, Semarang, and Ciamis. Short question, where will you be heading next?
We're very excited to see where our ship will be heading next. A little bit of background. Why we chose those places actually is, the first one is, of course, the user's request. As a business, of course, we walk together with the user's request. The second one is the market size.
Yes.
The third one is the infrastructure facility to recycling, whether it's ready or not. And we are looking forward to move to bigger cities, urban cities such as Surabaya and Bali, actually, fingers crossed. And then, but however, knowing that Indonesians, the heart of Indonesians is actually relies on the local communities, such as waste banks, Ibu-Ibu PKK.
Yes.
Therefore, we are we're also looking forward to work with local communities,
Yes.
local governments, and tap into the grassroots. So
Okay.
that's very exciting.
Thank you very much, Audrey
you so
Adhiarini,
much.
co-founder of Duitin Indonesia,
so much
for
for having
sharing
us.
this. And now, that's the end of our business talk on waste management. Stay connected with us on our social media. Find us on Instagram, X, and YouTube at See Today News for our latest stories, and visit our websites at seetodaynews.com. Let's stay connected.